And welcome back to Crypto Hulk. Got kind of big news. Just a little bit. Just a little bit of BlackRock. Just a little bit of their 10 trillion in assets. That's not a big fucking deal, right? Just have a little bit of news about BlackRock and India. Yeah. BlackRock, who's only controlling Coinbase. BlackRock, who's only pretty much in the United States Federal Reserve and the Treasury and stuff, trying to keep our country floating. BlackRock, only one of the biggest investment companies in the world. That's not a big deal for you. You're just trying to see a $5 XRP so you can cut off a little bit of money there and sell some XRP off, right? That's all you care about. If it ain't $5, then there's no news you need to hear. Okay, that's another channel there, buddy. Not this one. My name's Crypto Hulk. Not a crypto advisor. Hold on. Not a crypto advisor. YouTube really got it out for you, bro. Oh yeah, for 3.5 years, this fucking platform's been a eunuch for me. This platform is a eunuch. Yes. But that's fine. I work around shit and deal with it. Man, it's Crypto Hub, not a financial advisor, not a crypto advisor, just somebody who has to be forced to use this stupid platform that we call YouTube. Garbage platform, by the way. TikTok's another garbage platform. Thank goodness for Twitter and Elon Musk. That's the true platform. But if I tell you to go buy something, don't buy it. Don't listen to anything I say. Everything I show you on the show is fake. And don't take anything serious that I say. All right. Let's go into who showed up first. Who the fuck showed up first? 1970s legend. Well, isn't that something? Yeah, last night. You know what? Something's been going on. My city I'm in has been losing power like 3 times in the past week. That's very bizarre. Bizarro, boy Jove. And it's been happening at non-peak time. So it's not like it's 6 p.m. Monday through Friday and it's 105. No, this happens when it's like 9 o'clock at night and it's like 80 degrees and everybody's fucking asleep. So it's like, I'm not understanding what's going on, but I think I do. But I'm not going to say, but I think you all know what we're all thinking. They're getting set up for X. Anything that happens now, it don't matter what. Anything that happens, oh, that's getting set up for XRP. That's how I am. Like, I'm paranoid like that. All righty. We got G.O. Gordon Logan. Boy, Jove, it's Gordon Logan. Andy Arbai is here. Good morning, Johnny Waves. Johnny Waves. Got Helio Bob is here. Not a zip. Coinbase just listed XDC 3 weeks ago. Today, I cannot swap. Yeah, Coinbase is. Good morning. Let's see. XDC has never been offered on Coinbase. Hasn't had his coffee. Yes. Oh my God. I'm just looking through the top chat real quick. Good morning, TK. Hey, TK. I hate getting ads when I'm a member. Danny boy. Showing rights here. TK got a letter from his bank saying that they're switching their technology over the next 4 days. Oh, really? That's quite interesting. I think we all know where that's going. All right. Let me look here at our top story. We're going to start off in India today. You know, India, the country that they've been saying for years, oh, crypto is just bad and it's going to, destroy the Indian economy. These government people are so fucking stupid. When you watch my show and then we read what the government leaders tell their people, we see all kinds of dumb shit. You know, I'll read off what the president says in any whatever country it is. America, India. I'm not even talking about a fucking country right now. But it's like when I read off these news articles and stuff to you, and I poke holes in every single fucking sentence, and then we just grab that news article and throw it down in the ground and say, man, that's a bunch of shit. Because on this channel, we see what's going on exactly well in advance, years in advance before shit goes down. We're totally prepared. And let me go over this article here. BlackRock and Geo Financial. By Jove, it's Geo. BlackRock and Geo. That's JIO in case you're listening and not and driving and shit like that, not watching. JIO Financial Services to tap into India's asset management sector. Well, it's quite interesting how BlackRock makes it over to India to help them for some reason. To help India, because India has been like totally against crypto. Oh, yeah. Ever since I started my channel, India's like, oh, crypto's gonna hurt the Indian people. India says that the crypto is gonna hurt the Indian people, I tell you. But it's not going to hurt them, it's going to make them rich. But their government does not want them to get into crypto first. The Indian government wants the banks and all the financial institutions to get in first. Okay, BlackRock and Geo Financial Services Limited have agreed to form Geo BlackRock. That's the new name, everybody. Geo BlackRock. The 50-50 joint venture combines the respective strengths and trusted brands of BlackRock and JFS to deliver tech-enabled access to affordable, innovative, and investment solutions for millions of investors in India. Here we go. BlackRock. See, look, I'm going to tell you what happens. As you and me get more afraid, watch what the whales are doing. As our news, as we have Elizabeth Warren, listen, everybody. As my show pointed out last night, Elizabeth Warren is reintroducing her failed bill that never passed. Elizabeth Warren is trying to go after our crypto again. She's trying to go after miners for Bitcoin. Hey, I'm not a Bitcoin fan. I think it's a pile of shit, if you ask me. Do I think it's a scam? No. Will millions of people get rich off it? Yeah. I think our government made it. So I know it's not a bunch of scammy, people. But then again, our government is scammy. But when Elizabeth Warren is trying to go after Bitcoin mining and this lady needs to go back to the old folks' home. Crypto is a whole industry. You got BlackRock, who owns Coinbase and BlackRock work together. BlackRock owns Coinbase. Keep it real. So, and they're calling the shots, and Coinbase is the little bitch. Okay, BlackRock, I'll do what you say. As we get afraid from news, Elizabeth Warren, they're coming after us. They're coming after our wallets. Run for the hills. They're coming after our crypto wallets. As Elizabeth Warren is just so concerned about all the corruption and the money laundering and the terrorist funding in crypto, because crypto is bad, BlackRock goes outside of the United States to India to hook up and control it. See, look, India knows this crypto is going to run the world, but India is not equipped to deal with this, okay? Yes, India has a lot of computer engineers. Every time your computer breaks down, you call an Indian call center. You got the Indian scammers calling us. Your warranty is expired. I can help you. Please click on the link and I will help you. No, no, go fuck yourself. The minute I hear I'm not knocking Indian people at all, but the minute I hear some Indian dude calling me, "Hi, this is Jappy from Sun Microsystems," I'm like, "Dude, go fuck yourself. Bye." And because I know it's a scammer. All right, it's just how it goes. um, Geo BlackRock brings BlackRock's expertise and talent in investment and management, risk management, access to technology, operation scale, intellectual capital markets. They're getting all into India right now. India's got 1.3 billion people, 4 times the size of the United States, or 3 to 4, 3.5, whatever it is, 3 to 4. It doesn't matter. It's a fucking huge amount of people that will be into crypto and using it every day. BlackRock is going to get control of the Indian population. Now, here's how it works. Countries will not get into crypto unless they have control over it. So India's government hasn't quite done a great job with crypto, so they need to bring in the professionals. But what you can't do is just allow BlackRock to run around free in India, because that threatens the rich Indian people that are going to end up being fucking broke. So what you got to do now is have an equal partnership with BlackRock so that the rich people in India will stay rich. Because that's how India is. They have a caste system, and you got the rich people and you got the poor, and they don't want the poor people coming up. It's been like that, I don't know, 1,000 years or something in India. Long time. So you bring in BlackRock, you join them with Geo, you get control of India's crypto market, and the government's happy. That's how all this is working. You will not find an American company going into another country unless they have an escort. I'm not talking about hooker, okay? So you're going to have any bank in America, any investment house going into Brazil, Peru, whatever it is, they're not going to open up shop just by themselves with this crypto. They're going to have somebody holding their hand, like Geo is holding BlackRock's hand, because otherwise America would take over the whole fucking world. And that's kind of how what we see going on here in India. They're getting ready. As we are all afraid and terrified of Elizabeth Warren coming after us. Doesn't look like India's too terrified, does it? It looks like American businesses are going overseas, forming crypto relationships, because America has been hostile towards crypto. It says here in the what paragraph? Fourth paragraph? Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are very excited to be partnering with JFS to, quote, revolutionize. Here we go. Revolutionize India's asset management industry. Let's call it India's crypto management industry. Notice how I just changed the name to asset? That's how, what they do, I've said it before, what they do is they use these words that soften the article, that make it to where nobody wants to read the article. That's why no one's reading this article. It's been out for like 2 days, 3 days. No one's reading it. Okay. But I am. Why? Because we got the biggest financial investment company in the entire world. And they open up shop in one of the most populous countries of the world. That's not news. Oh, it is to me. I follow the whole globe for news. Geo BlackRock will place the combined strength and scale of our companies in the hands of millions of investors of India. BlackRock, it says in the next paragraph, BlackRock, one of the largest and most respected management companies globally. Do you see how massive this is? It's all being laid out, everybody. You got BlackRock in India. They join an Indian company in crypto, and they're going to run that whole fucking country and the world. BlackRock took Coinbase and just basically controlled it. BlackRock, because they do two different functions. BlackRock's the investment, and Coinbase is like the little servant. So BlackRock's going to go around the world now and start nailing all these countries. And then when the green light happens, you got Coinbase all ready to go with the crypto. So like I said, you're going to have all these exchanges, right? Let's look back for 3.5 years that I've been saying this. 3.5 fucking years. You're going to have all these exchanges. Let's say you have 100 exchanges. One day you're going to have 10. All these exchanges you use are going to get swallowed up or put out of business. One of the two. These little independent exchanges, they're not going to compete with the old money, Robinhood, Kraken. They're not going to compete and take away JP Morgan money. There's no fucking way. What's going to happen is all these, and then the crypto.coms and all these things, the old money is going to just destroy 90% of the exchanges they can. Then you have to regulate out of existence all these exchanges. And it'll go back to, like I said, 3.5 years ago up till now. You'll have 10 exchanges left. I'm using that figuratively, not literally. You have like out of 100 that used to be, you'll have 10 left. And guess just who happens to be there? JP Morgan. JP Morgan, I did an article about 4 months ago. They moved into India as well. And they're doing some math. JP Morgan's the biggest bank in America. They went there. Now BlackRock's in India. This is what's going on, everybody. As you and me are scared to death, we get all the bad news and this and that. And we can't see the price of XRP or any of these cryptos going up. Not that I give a fuck personally. I already know when they're done playing all the games and things get the green light, then XRP right off the top's at probably about $1,000. And I was talking to somebody the other day. Hey, this might even take 1 to 2 years. I don't know. More than likely closer to 1 to 2. But it's like, so I'm not worried about dates and stuff. I don't fucking care about that. I'm not in a position where I have to sell off crypto to make money to buy a mansion. I'm not selling off a fucking thing. You only need so much. Like if you have $500 right now, let's do some math. I think I'm kind of done with that BlackRock article. I think you get the point. I'm not just talking about India with BlackRock. I'm showing you a trend that's starting, okay? A trend that's starting where American banks and banks in general, big banks, not these little fucking banks. We're talking big banks. Big banks now are starting to go throughout the world and get into countries that will let them. Hey, some countries will not allow any kind of BlackRock in there, Wells Fargo, they won't allow it. So what they will do is try to find a smaller bank, maybe in America or Europe somewhere. Let's say Peru. If they're not equipped to do all this, Peru might have some smaller bank, I don't know, Societe Generale or some other bank that's they don't feel as a threat to come in, help organize their whole banking system with crypto. But this is what we're seeing. India is using BlackRock to come in to organize their whole crypto for the country. So that's massive news. It's not a price mover, and if it does move a price, it'll go right back down. My channel's based on long-term investments. So I know somebody that does. Somebody asked me this. Well, I'm not gonna say who, where it was, or whatever, because this person might watch the show. I doubt they ever will, but if they do, I don't want to cause bad blood. But this person's like, comes up to me and says, "Hey, have you sold any XRP?" I'm just like, "Wow, are you fucking? Did you just ask that fucking question?" He's like all smiling because I guess he sold off. This person sold off a certain amount, you know. I'm just like, "What? A 40-cent price bump? Like seriously?" I almost want to laugh in his fucking face, but I don't want to start no issues, you know. So I kind of just said, no, I don't have enough XRP to do that. If I had like a million or two, then I could, burn off 50,000 XRPs at 40 cents a piece. So what I make, I don't know, 25 grand or something like that. So this dude, whatever he's talking about, like, why the fuck even asking me, did I sell off XRPs? What a fucking dumb cock, right? Like, are you seriously gonna ask me that question? You're like the biggest dumb fuck. And this person thinks, oh, they're like the the investor of the world. Like they're so fucking smart, right? I'm just like, wow, dude. This person has no idea. I've already tried to tell him, teach him, but this he's one of these people that knows everything. So I stopped wasting my time. But yeah, I thought that was interesting. So let's go back to my calculation here. XR. So he's asking me, how much did you sell? I'm like, I didn't sell any. What the fuck? I didn't want to clown him, but let's say you got $500, right? Let's say that $500, you could buy a total of 750 XRP. Remember, we're starting with 500 American dollars. You're buying 500, and you got XRP at what, 70 cents a piece? So I'm just going to say just 750 XRP. Let's just go with guessing. $500 get you 750 XRP. And when that price goes to 10 grand, you're looking at $7.5 million. And that's with $500. So you got to determine. People say, well, crypto home. They ask me these questions. When do you think this? When do you, like nobody knows that. Okay, BlackRock comes into India. Dumb people will think, oh, price is going to go up. Well, yeah, it's going to go up because of speculation, and then it's going to go right back down again. And then these are the same people that get discouraged. And then since they know nothing about crypto, they're like, oh, that crypto stuff, yeah, it's going to take, forever and it'll never get. See, these are the dumb people that come in today and think tomorrow they're going to be rich. I came in 3.5 years ago when there was no hype, no nothing about crypto whatsoever, nothing. The news that I'd have to listen to on all these YouTube channels was from like years ago because nothing was going on. So we'd always look at, well, this happened 6 months ago and this happened a year ago. And now the news is almost like daily. This happened today. I've got an article here from 2 days ago, July 28th. So now it's probably 3 days ago. BlackRock goes to India and sets up shop to control and dominate cryptocurrency in India. And they have an Indian partner that's going to help them be very successful. Geo, the BlackRock partner, is probably really tied into the government. Okay. So BlackRock wants first mover advantage. That's very, very important. I want you to see what's going on. So the biggest investment company in the world is going to stay that way because they're going into India, not by themselves and trying to kiss up to all the government officials shit. No, you find a powerhouse in India and say, hey, I'm a powerhouse in the world. You're a powerhouse in your country. You got these government officials tied up. You pay them and they do what we want. Let's make a lot of fucking money. There you go. That's how it works. You get in there first, because the reason I'm going in this article is I'm showing you how this will go all around the world. This is just one country. This is one example. This is one domino that's being tipped over, and I'm showing you how this will go globally for the most part. Now, these little countries that I call like rogue nations, they're not going to have no BlackRock in their country. They're small. They don't really mean anything anyway. So they're not going to allow all this. So what you got BlackRock doing is first mover advantage. This is important in dominating a country. That's why in the title, I'm using the word dominate. Okay, the word dominate. Because what BlackRock is doing is they're coming in to one of the most populated countries in the world. Remember, you only need to control. Think about this now. Instead of wasting all your time with all these fucking little countries and shit and trying to get their government to do, no, you don't waste your fucking time with that. You hit up 5 massive countries and you control pretty much the whole fucking world. See how that works? You hit up United States, China, India, Russia. If you can control them, you've got a pretty good handle on the rest of the fucking world, you know? Um, but you get in first mover advantage that BlackRock has in India. You've got Geo, an Indian, I don't want to say powerhouse, but just an Indian powerhouse is already there. They already know all the government officials. They've already bribed them and everything. The bribery pipelines are already set up. So you go in there and you got, so now when another bank wants to move in, it's going to be kind of tough because all the government officials are already bribed by BlackRock now. So it's kind of like that's the advantage of first mover. The Indian government might be like, Wells Fargo, we're going to not approve your application to sell crypto in India. Sorry. Yeah, B of A, sorry. We've got BlackRock already and we're bribed just fine. So you guys can't set up here either. India's going to allow some people because they got to make it look legit, right? You can't make it look like there's monopoly. So that's how Crypto Hulk sees that. That's why I wanted to start off with that article because this is massive. Because this will be the trend in the industries for first mover advantage. So that's what's going to be happening. The bell has been chosen since I subscribed. Okay. Let's go to the next article. Jeremy's here. Good morning, my people. Been a while trying to play catch up. Kurt Scott's here. G.O. Jerry's here. Silver Eagle Ranch is here. XRP Shaman. Back again. XRP Shaman's back here, buddy. Muhammad Hussein. Great shows recently, Hulk. Oh, well, I tend to say that most all my shows have been good. Let's go to the next article. JP Morgan. Here we go. Now, JP Morgan. So we just got done with BlackRock. Crypto Hulk. Tell us what's going on with JP Morgan. Okay. Another whale. Let's see what the big whales are doing. As you and me are terrified and running for our lives because crypto is bad because it's used for terrorism and all these dumb shit things. What are the whales doing, Crypto Hulk? Let's go below the water. Let's look at the iceberg. We're going below the water now in the Crypto Hulk submarine. We're looking at what's below the water. What are the whales doing? If we're on a submarine and we have a periscope. A periscope is this thing you look into and it goes up and you can look around above the water. As we look into the periscope on the Crypto Hulk submarine below the water, we're well hidden from everybody. We look at the periscope and everybody's running around terrified and scared. They're losing money. They're losing money like Curve Financial just lost 43% because they got an Ethereum hack. And you got Aave 2 is disabled because they're having hacks. And then you have Apple being attacked through fake games. The Apple platform, people are loading these stupid fucking games, trying to earn while they play. They should just go play with themselves and stop losing their money on these fucking games. See what's going on? All these dumb shit channels are telling you, oh, go to Curve, get a yield here and stake your crypto, and then have some motherfucker steal your shit. See, these other channels are so fucking stupid. They're always trying to they're trying to do something to make it look like they're doing something. And initially, yes, you might earn some money and this and that, but guess what happens in the end? You lose it all. This fucking game is like an 80-year-old hooker, okay? This game's been played over and over and over. The whole neighborhood knows about the 80-year-old hooker when she was like 50 and now she's 80. So for 30 years, these crypto companies have been playing all these fucking games, ripping off your money and this and that. Eventually, you make it back to the Crypto Hulk channel. I've had people it's happened to. They wiped out. I met a guy at the gym. Uh, he moved away a couple years ago, and I think he knew about my Crypto Hulk channel. He comes back to visit for a weekend, and I said, "Hey, stuff." He was one of these people that invested in all these other things and got just wiped out and everything else. My channel, nobody loses at all on it. Yeah, we don't invest in this. We don't go off of that. Yeah, exactly. That's why we don't lose. My channel's one where you lock your shit up in a hardware wallet and just wait. But Crypto Hulk just fuck. I need to do something that's exciting. All these other channels, they got this and they're doing that. And they're giving away presents and balloons and they got pony rides and shit. And they got naked midget shows and stuff. I mean, it's really cool shit. All these other channels. And then I have this aggressively average content to get you fucking destroyed today. Wow. And all these clowns and stuff. Hey, our next article here. What are the whales doing, Crypto Hulk? That's what we need to focus on, Crypto Hulk, are the whales. We just got done with BlackRock and how their first mover in India going to control the whole fucking world with crypto. Well, JP Morgan's not far behind them. JP Morgan's going after this angle, and that is JP Morgan backs a new Tiffin artificial intelligence powered wealth management charge. JP Morgan is going after the artificial intelligence. Why do you think that is? Because that intelligence bot will be able to notice all kinds of trends. It's like having the smartest person in the world as your investor. Then you can fire all your financial investors. This is what's going to happen. Artificial intelligence is going to put 70% of people out of work. Okay? This is how this goes. They already got now artificial intelligence analyze when people come up for like a 1-year job review, the artificial intelligence does the work and hands you like a piece of paper and says, "There's your job review." Here you have artificial intelligence powered wealth management charge. This will put all the JP Morgan investment people out of work. You're done. So, welcome to the new world. JP Morgan is investing in a new artificial intelligence focused venture from Tiffin, an umbrella group operating a host of wealth management fintech businesses. It says it created 5 companies between 2018 and 21. Already a Tiffin investor. So Tiffin, JP Morgan has been invested in Tiffin for a while. Of course, they don't tell anybody. JP Morgan is now backing Tiffin Artificial Intelligence as it bids to develop the second cohort of artificial intelligence powered fintech wealth management outfits. What are they doing? They're using artificial intelligence to help pick stock tips in crypto. That's what's going on. No need to hire millions and millions of financial advisors. Those people are so out of business. If you're in the financial advising industry, like your time's limited. You got 1 to 2 more years, I think, and you're done. Okay, you'll be replaced. Just letting you know. The venture is eyeing the use of artificial intelligence capabilities for things like what? Here we go. Listen very carefully. Artificial intelligence for things like client portfolio insights for advisors, alternative investing, wealth management in the workplace, and insurance. All those people in those industries, bye-bye jobs, okay? Tiffin claims it has refined a template for repeatable innovation, one that bolsters efficiency and leads to shorter time to market. The studios model is deeply imagined in our DNA. We are proud to have a platform to help accelerate the future. AI will not only reshape the financial services landscape, but accelerate the new era of innovation and efficiency. You know what efficiency means? Getting rid of millions of employees. Okay, that's what it means in all kinds of industry. Here, JP Morgan is using the Tiffin platform in financial services so you can plug information into this artificial intelligence and it'll tell you how to invest. It'll keep an eye like on stock markets for like imagine this. Like really imagine this now what JP Morgan's doing. Having millions and millions of people around the world is great, but now you have AI, you can dump millions into an AI and you don't have to pay people retirement, vacations, medical, on and on. You could probably only have 10% of the people you had before, you know? I mean, that's what AI is doing. JP Morgan is going to use AI to monitor news where it's going to read news articles. Look, this shit's amazing, but you're going to be able to read like news articles. The robot's going to be reading news articles from all around the world, and you could ask it a question based on all of today's news. See, before you'd have to hire 100 people in an organization, they'd read all the news in the world. And then every day you'd have a meeting at 6 a.m. or 7 a.m. or 8, whatever it is. I used to work in corporate for the Hilton Corporation. So we'd have our daily meetings, the managers' meetings. And I'd go in there and report on the trends that I found. And the different departments would then talk to the general manager and report to the general manager what trends have we seen in the past 24 hours. Then we'd have our monthly, quarterly, and yearly meetings as managers in Hilton. So guess what now? Who does that? The manager would just get an artificial intelligence bot to read every single news article relating to our hotel security industry, whatever it had to do with hotels and luxury, business travelers and stuff. And then you'd plug in a search and you could plug in what articles you'd want the artificial intelligence bot to read, like what news sources, and then let it go. And my God, this is what JP Morgan's doing. That's a whale. They're getting ready for something massive. Then the other article again was BlackRock. That's what your two whales are doing while we're supposed to be all kinds of afraid and shit, right? Just letting you know. I want you to see what's going on. Okay, good. We're making great time here. Somebody gave a donation. Let me see what we got. Sir Gassington, big shout out to Hulk and all the amazing people here. Know what you hold, fam. Augie928, welcome to the members video live stream. Got Richard K. Thanks, Richard, for that. Appreciate it. Let me see here. Alfie. When XRP is 10,000, I want an artificial intelligence robot gal who can make great tasting sandwich. Oh, nice. So the artificial robot will give you a rub and a tug. Okay, got it there, sicko. Goldman Sachs. Okay, this one's interesting. I'm going to show you the games that are being played right now. Copy and a paste. We're going to talk about Goldman Sachs now, another whale, and Apple, two whales. Here we go. Here's the title of this. This is a short article, very super short. Midget short. Goldman Sachs. Early early day Ripple partner from day one. Goldman Sachs, day one Ripple partner. Apple, day one Ripple partner. Okay. These people know what's up. Here's what we got going on. As Goldman Sachs reportedly seeks to exit its credit card deal with Apple. Now remember, both of these two businesses are whales, and they're Ripple partners from day one. Let me continue. So Goldman Sachs made a deal with Apple so they can have a credit card. Now Goldman Sachs wants out of the deal. It says it has emerged that the bank's underwriting system initially rejected Tim Cook's card application. Goldman has been Apple's partner on the credit card since 2019. So for 4 years, Goldman and Apple have been working together and has since become a banking partner for the tech giant's high yield savings feature and buy now, pay later service. However, Goldman has been retreating from the consumer market, hiving off digital bank Marcus and putting the Apple business into a new platform solutions unit alongside the firm's transaction banking operations, and BNPL, buy now, pay later, is becoming very, very big in the world. Okay. So Goldman's trying to get out of this deal that they're in. The unit made a pre-tax loss of 1.2 billion in the first 9 months, 1 billion loss for 2021, 708. So what we're seeing here is Goldman, they're losing a ton of money working with Apple. What we're seeing, in my opinion, is an economy that's ready to crash. They've lost, it only is getting worse. If you look at when it started, they're losing 783 million. Then they lose 1.5 billion. Then they lose 1.2. It's going up. The losses are going up for Goldman, and they're like, we've got to get out of this thing because it's killing us. They're loaning people money that are not getting paid back. This is what's happening. This is a trend. Right here is a trend. In June, the Wall Street Journal reported that Goldman wants to cut its ties with Apple and pass on the business to America Express. However, the information reports that a deal between Apple and American Express may prove difficult because neither firm is interested in co-branded cards or playing second fiddle on branding. Instead, Apple may continue to move into FS, financial services, to bring much of Goldman's contribution, underwriting, fraud, prevention, and customer service in-house while using a less known lender for regulatory reasons. So what we got here is Goldman Sachs is losing a ton of money with their program called Marcus, okay? It's where they loan you money and stuff through the Apple Card and all that. People are not paying their bills, and Goldman is losing a ton of money. So now they want to get out. Apple is thinking about doing more of their own kind of research on people, but also using a lesser known company. So CEO of Apple, Tim Cook, could not get approved for an Apple Card ahead of the launch after Goldman's underwriting system rejected him, not because of his credit, but because he was a high-profile target for fraud. So now what we're kind of seeing is maybe what's the problem here? Apple's claiming Goldman Sachs, the way that they look for customers or the way that they approve customers, is wrong. Because the Apple CEO couldn't even get a credit card from his own company because Goldman Sachs would not allow it. See that? Now, what I wanted to show you right here, we're going to see from Crypto Hulk channel. Let me do a copy paste. I want to show you something fun. Click on that link. What do we see there? Well, we see an Apple. What we're seeing, take it from the beginning. That link that I sent you right from the beginning, pause it. This is what no other channel on YouTube or any other platform has showed you, except here, okay? That's what your $5 gets you. My proprietary secret information, right? But what I'm trying to show you here is this. This is Ripple Labs. It says meet the team. This is from like 2013, 14, when Ripple first started. Let's look at who are all the people that were at Apple who were at Ripple from day one. The first customer, oh, look, it's Apple. Boku, Elon, Fiserv, Flip. Oh, look, Goldman Sachs. Oh, look, Google, Microsoft, NASA, the New York Fed, the National, not going to say security, not going to say agency. Oh, man, Square and other ones. But all those names are not a big deal, right? But what I wanted to focus on just for a second is Apple and Goldman were right there from day one at Ripple. 2013, 14, 10 years ago. They know exactly what Ripple is, what it's going to do. It's going to be a payment system and all that. They know damn well. So I decided to put that in there just for fun. Let me find another article. We still have a little bit of time left. Oh, yes. Kind of love this one. I'm going to show you again here what no other channel has shown you. Ripple partnership with the country of Turkey. Oh, man. Crypto Hulk, I've never seen that before. Well, I have Crypto Hulk on one of your shows before. You have talked about Ripple Turkey. Here's the article for today. Turkey, the country of Turkey, signs a fintech cooperation deal with the Gulf states. Turkey boosts financial collaborations with Gulf countries through signed agreements during visits to Saudi Arabia, Qatar, and the United Arab Emirates. Turkey aims to strengthen bilateral relations and establish itself as a fintech hub. Now, how is Turkey going to be a fintech hub unless they're connected to Ripple? Let's just keep it real. We all know it's not going to be with joining up with Sushi Swap or Pancake Swap. You're not going to be a fintech hub linking up with Cardano or Bitcoin because Bitcoin has no. So I mean, the only one it's got to be is Ripple, and I'm going to show you the relationship here at the end. Okay, no other channel has this except Crypto Hulk, but that's okay. They're just going to tell you to buy their accredited investor junk and shit. In these visits that Turkey went to Saudi Arabia, Qatar, and United Arab Emirates, Turkey signed 18 agreements. Ooh, wow. And a joint declaration covering various areas, including investment, industry, healthcare, renewable energy, and all these things. Private sector representatives assessed the Gulf countries' investment. Contacts were made with different people. I'm kind of summarizing this. Turkey has a goal. Listen to this one. Turkey has a goal of becoming a fintech hub. Now, I want you all to think about this right now. How many other channels are teaching you how Turkey wants to be a fintech hub? Zero. How many other channels have you listened to that's talking about Turkey in general with crypto? Zero. I've not seen. Have you seen articles on how Turkey has been rapidly advancing with crypto to where now they want to have a goal of becoming a fintech hub? I've not seen the articles. I've only been looking at crypto for 3.5 years, though. Maybe if I was here 5, 6, 7, 8 years, I might have seen something. But for 3.5 years, I've really not seen any articles on Turkey on their way to being a fintech hub. Haven't seen them. It says Turkey has a goal of becoming a fintech hub. I didn't even know Turkey was into fintech. Just like in many other sectors, Turkey can also be a hub for Gulf countries in the fintech field. What we're seeing here is this. I'm going to show you, starting from 10 years ago, Turkey's been a Ripple partner. Shh, a silent. Turkey's been a silent Ripple partner. But Crypto Hulk found a connection to Ripple with Turkey. Now all of a sudden, Turkey's talking about being a crypto hub. Are you fucking serious? There's been no mention of Turkey at all for the 3.5 years that I've listened to crypto programs and done research and stuff. I find nothing with Turkey. Now all of a sudden, Turkey's talking about being a financial hub. Like the boss, like the shot caller. So they go over to the Gulf states and they start signing all these agreements. Well, that's all interesting because I had no idea. I've seen no evidence, and they hide it. They hide it really good. This is what I'm saying, everybody. These whales, they try to do it. That's why I get in the submarine, the Crypto Hulk submarine, and I go down about 100 feet below the surface, and I look through all the 2013 and 14 crypto news. Because that's where they've made all these deals 10 years ago. This crypto, in my opinion, from what I've seen and heard, we should already have been rich. Something happened along the way. I don't know if COVID caused the problem or whatever it was. We're like 2 to 3 years behind. Seriously. I think we were already supposed to have mooned, but something put us back 2 to 3 years. That's just my feeling. I have no evidence to support this. It's just my opinion based on what I've seen and heard and predictions that were made by even banks. They're like, oh yeah, 2 years from now we'll do this, and then here we are 4 years later, it hasn't happened yet. It's like, makes me wonder, like, what was the cause of the setback? Let me look this article. Over 200 Turkish business delegates attended meetings. Okay, I'm going to cut to the chase on this. Imagine a tire or a wheel on a bicycle. All you got, the rubber is your is the wheel portion, and all the spokes go right to the center as the hub. Turkey is going to be that hub that all these countries look to provide liquidity, to provide direction. Now, this is all very interesting because I've never heard nothing, zip, zero, zilch about Turkey being like a hub. Where did all this come from? Okay. I'm going to show you all right now because this is nowhere on the internet except Crypto Hulk channel. This is exclusive Crypto Hulk. I'm going to make a short little video here, and I'm going to post it. And what we have right here, notice, Ripple Turkey. They got 2 wallets. You can see the wallets there if you want to run that through XRP scan or something. And then right here, oh, look what we got. Ripple Turkey right there. And the Ripple site right there. When is this? So I'm showing you, so it's right there, Ripple Turkey. What's the date on that one? 2014. Now, let me send this to you right now. Send it to my channel. Upload a video. And what we have now, it's loading to the screen. Okay. So I just sent it. Let me go to my channel. I'm going to my computer. Then I'm going to my channel. I'm going to go to my section that says videos. It's not there yet. Let me go to shorts. It's not there. So it might take a little bit to load in. Let me check. It looks like it's 60% loaded. It's loaded. So I'm going to check back here in a second. Loaded yet. That's weird. Still shows 57. Well, I'm going to move on. While that loads, we can go back and check it in a minute. It should load right in. So that's what's going on with Turkey. Is Turkey's been a Ripple partner since 2014. If you read this article like a normal person, there's no mention in here about Ripple. That's where I come in. Okay. People be like, dumb people be like, oh, all you do is read articles. I could do that shit on my own. No, you can't, because you're fucking stupid. All right. That's why you say things like that, because you're fucking stupid. Now, the adults in the room know that Crypto Hulk has ninja skills. And when normal people read an article like this, they see zero relationship to Ripple because there is none in this article. That's where I come in and my special channel comes in. I find stuff nobody else knew about. I'm not saying other people can't find it. I'm just saying they have no clue. Then once I find it, then all of a sudden, oh, yeah, here's what we found. Well, if I wouldn't have found it, see what I'm getting at? So here we have Turkey. And for 3.5 years, I've studied crypto. I've never, not once would think that Turkey would ever be a fintech hub. Not in my wildest dreams, okay? Until I did a little research and I found out that there was something called Ripple Turkey. Well, isn't that something? And they actually have 2 wallets, which is very interesting. And then all of a sudden now they want to be like a hub. You know, they want to be a hub. I don't know if this video, I think the YT police probably are not allowing this video to load because it shouldn't take this long for such a tiny article. What I might have to do, if it's not there, I'm going to do a screenshot. Let's see if it pops up. Yes, it's not even allowing that video. That's ridiculous. So they're not allowing me to show you this. Have no fear. I'll just take a picture of it and bypass the commie. So let me do this. I'm going to take a picture right now. Hold on a minute. Okay, there's the picture. Let me do the second picture. Here we go. Okay. Go to my page. Create a post. There's the first one. Now for this one, you're going to have to go to the community page. So go ahead and do that. Well, I sent the first picture. Now I'm working on the second one. Just sent the second one. Let me check my computer to see if they'll allow those. Okay, there we go. Go to the community page. If you click on the first one or whatever, you'll see Ripple Turkey. That'll be Ripple Turkey 1. Let me edit that. Ripple Turkey 1. If you look at my post for Ripple Turkey, you'll see what we're looking at is a Ripple customer list from 2014. Actually, probably 13, 14. And there's the wallet address. So you could look those up on like XRP scan or something and see if there's activity. But at least we know I'm looking at a Ripple customer list and it's showing Ripple Turkey right there. Now let me go back to the next picture. Ripple Turkey number 2, what we're seeing right there, when you click on it, is a very primitive site from a long time ago where you click on this to enter into the Ripple Turkey. And again, this was back in 2014. Let me see if the video ever came up yet. Okay, good. The video is all ready to go. So if you want to watch the video that I made earlier, it's 36 seconds long. Very interesting how a 36-second video took so long to actually post. But okay, they probably knew I'm going for with pictures anyway. They're not going to stop me. If I can't get a video, the pictures are coming out. Either way, the information's fucking coming out. So that's just how I run my program. Captain Caveman, thanks to you, Hulk, and your supporters for the motivation to stay in the course in hopes of a better life with prosperity. What I'm showing you today with Turkey is like a prediction that no one else has made, okay? I'm predicting in advance, and I'm showing with information that I back it up. Turkey will be a hub. I know the article says it, and I'm telling you right now, it's a Ripple partner. They will be the hub. They will be the center of all that Middle East shit, okay? I'm showing you these things in advance so that you know it's not like I'm reading off articles. I don't just read off news articles like other channels do. I do like the research on it and show you exactly what's going to happen in the future. Okay. I'm using supportive information nobody else uses. See, no one does this. No one like reads articles and then digs deep like 10 years ago or whatever, 20 years ago to support the article or to support a viewpoint. That's what I do. I'm here. Like I used to work in law enforcement. I used to work for the Supreme Court. I'm used to being in court, arguing a case before a judge, uh, arguing sometimes for or against district attorneys. So I'd have to present evidence in the court case like a win every time. I'm not trying to fucking lose. When I invest in crypto, I'm not trying to lose. When I'm showing you these articles, my goal is to show you you will win based on the evidence that I bring forth. So when I'm showing you about Turk, someone's like, well, it's good to watch the show because I'm seeing or I feel more confident in my investment. I'm just bringing facts before they even happen. Turkey, before anybody ever knows, I'm telling Turkey's a Ripple partner. I showed you about, I think it was a month or two ago, I've done the show already. This is the second time now I've done Ripple Turkey. It was about maybe 2 months ago or so. I've done Ripple Turkey before, so it's not the first time. But when you see the evidence that I bring, that of course you're going to feel confident in watching this program and the news that I bring because I'm showing you like facts that nobody else shows you. So it's kind of like a no-brainer. Okay, let's see. Okay. I just had to hide somebody, some dumbass, trying to talk some shit to 1970 legend. These fucking stupid people. Amateurs. I just have to deal with amateurs on all these platforms. There's a couple sharp people I have to admit. In their research, some people are really, really good at their research, but they'll research different things than me. And I'm not saying it's bad, it's good because imagine you get a pie, like a pumpkin pie, chop it up into like 12 pieces. And when you move those pieces apart from each other, they're all important pieces. Like researchers, there's a few crypto researchers that I actually there I'll say, damn, these people are pretty good. I'm always better. No, we each bring a different aspect. They'll focus on this or that portion of their research, and they're brilliant at that. My research is stuff that's more, I think, is cool. I like deep dive in and finding how did this company start, right? Or what would motivate this or that. So my research is different, and I think it's fun and exciting. But guess what? Their research to them is fun and exciting too. There's very, very, very few people online that do great research, and I've talked to some of them before. Almost worked with some of them before. You know, maybe do a show together, something kind of like that. Um, so I'm gonna have to get rolling here. Show's been about an hour and 7 minutes. Um, that'll be all for today. Who are they? Do a list. I don't mention names. Some of these people don't want me to mention names. They specifically tell me, do not mention my name on your program, or the talking that we do is no more. It's done. So yeah, there's one person. I don't know why they don't want me to. I said, so you sure you don't want me to tell anybody? I got this from you. Nope, just use it for your. Tell them you found it. I'm like, all right. But anyhow, Mark Gutierrez, thank you for that donation. Later, good show. 1970s legend. You guys, I gotta go. I gotta take somebody to work. They're freaking out. Like I always, I always take them at least 3 times a week, and I have for like 2 years. Like I'm not gonna forget to take you to work, but that's when you don't have a car, you rely on these other people, and the bus system here is almost non-existent. And just, I gotta go. So you got some pretty solid articles right there and a little mini deep dive showing you about Turkey. I showed you the article. Turkey's trying to be like a big boss over in the Middle East. It will happen. How do I know? Because I just showed you. They're Ripple partners. A normal person would read this and be like, yeah, well, there's always a chance Turkey's not going to be a hub. Oh, they will be a hub. How do I know? Because I just proved it to you by showing you Ripple Turkey. Turkey will be the boss. I just showed you the proof right there. If you're rolling with Ripple, it's like rolling with God almost. All right. Anyhow, this is Crypto Hulk. I gotta go. I got stuff I gotta do. I'll see you probably later today in my next live stream.